What is up, guys, gals, hookah pals? NEMO'S Smokes here, and today I'm going to be bringing you a review for the Sahara Smoke Assassin. Now you see here I have all the parts laid out. Now, let's see if I can go through this bit by bit. You've got this center tube here, which will be sitting right inside here, actually the opposite way. This will come pre-assembled. Take note of the pieces. It's basically a whole amalgamation of pieces. So you've got this center heart here, which actually has, this is all an outer shell with another piece inside with the actual ports, and it's kind of a hybrid because you do have separated ports, you know, like an Egyptian, but inside this common hub. So it's going to smoke like a good traditional pipe. It's not going to smoke like a common chamber where you can't purge worth a damn. So I'm going to be using the sonic diffuser because I love this thing. And got screw-on bowl port, and you have this centerpiece here. When you screw this on, it's actually aerated, so it does let moisture out. So you should always do the intelligent thing and dry everything thoroughly out. But if you don't, it's probably going to evaporate for the most part. So do have a bit of protection in that way. And got a very solid tray here. And the way the ports work is you can actually use this as a two hose. You've got these two grommets here, one of which has a cap, ventilated cap with a diffuser or a purge ball in there. So if you were to use this as a two hose, you would just take this out. Or, well, I suppose you could probably leave it in as long as your hose isn't absurdly wide gauge. And, well, see if I can amalgamate all of this into a cohesive.
You can make believe that somehow everything is right. You can make the pieces fit, but you're just jumping with your eyes closed from the start into the other. Show the world how much you suffer, because you've got all the done. Set up like one running time. Someone's got to come into all the pieces. Cause you always run from what you need.
So, got it set up here with a stone vortex bowl. Love that bowl. Excellent improvement over the traditional vortex. And I've got a thunder clear here. So, one of the things to note about this is that this purge is wide open. Can clear the base easily in one pull. The base I've chosen, you won't see it in this light. It's a nice dark red, and it's kind of a spattered stained glass effect. So when you're in the sun, it just kind of casts a glow across the room. It looks stunning. So with Sahara pipes, the downstem is all the same length, or the same width, I should say, between the pipes. If you do want to use this with a diffuser, you will receive the long downstem, but you can buy a shorter one to accommodate the length of that diffuser. That's what I have on right now. Smoking AF Mojito. It's a very wide open pipe. It is the same width as the Executive, but because of the shortened height, it feels a lot more open as a result. So, very true to the name, it's an assassin of a pipe. It's going to blow you away that this kind of draw is coming from this little pipe. And I really think that with this quality anodization and this aluminum build, it's going to last you a while. I've actually switched this into my weekly lineup. My Executive has become the weekend pipe because, you know, it's a lot bigger. This thing can do a sink bath, and then that anodization, the water just drips off. There's hardly anything to dry. And that little piece there, helping to evaporate some of that moisture, I'm thinking, will probably help a lot. You're not going to have water trapped in there. You're not going to have corrosion. The inner tube is a stainless, so you should dry it off, as I said before. But if you don't, I think a good quick blow through and towel off is going to be plenty to protect the life of this pipe. And at the price point that it's sitting at, you're looking at just under $80 for this stem. And you might check out that clearance base section. There are slight flaws on those, but that's gonna knock off quite a bit of price for you. And my big boy base is a 4-pitcher behemoth. That thing was significantly cheaper because I bought it from the clearance section, and it's got a little chip at the top and a bit of a lean. It's nothing that I would complain about. I don't regret my purchase. With all of the pipes coming out, for example, the Spade Mini being priced similarly, I think if you're looking for something that doesn't look just like a Starbuzz, this is a very unique look, and it's one that I can really appreciate. I want to thank Sahara for sending this out to me. Would I have purchased this on my own? Most certainly if I knew of the quality. But the thing is, I don't know whether I would have seen a decent enough review to realize what a steal this pipe really was. So I'm glad that I was able to put it out there, and I hope that some of you guys will give this one a shot. I think it's a great pipe, and I think it's really going to hold up to the test of time. And I think that Sahara deserves some credit for creating something that kind of sits in between. It meshes with their old customer base of, you know, party smokers, and kind of steps up to the enthusiast game, because, you know, if somebody wanted to, they could throw their 2 hoses on there. Would I? I don't see the point of the 2 hose thing, but this is a good halfway point, and I'm really digging it. Alright guys, take care. Nemo smokes. Hey, what's up guys? I just want to pop in real quick from the editing room, if that's what you want to call it, to point out that immediately after filming my review, I noticed that I had some peeling on the bowl port. Now granted, this is a common issue. I believe the Spade has this issue. There's probably other hookahs with anodization here that have that issue. So it's not that big of a deal. It doesn't really change my overall view of the pipe, but I just felt like it wouldn't be me if I didn't let you know.